I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. But you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
All right, MP. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Tonight, you got a chance to do just that.
Yes, Xander, yes. Tonight's the first game in our All-Star series, and we're gonna see how I stack up against someone who wants to take my position on the All-Star team.
Now, why is a game like this more important than any other game? You know, as far as proving you're an All-Star.
Because it's a marquee matchup. Two top guns going at it. A lot of people decide their votes off of a game like this.
Millions of eyeballs.
Easily.
All right, so you feeling any pressure or?
Look at me, brother. Pressure ain't on me. It's on whoever's guarding me. So this is what you put in all that work for. Games like this. MP, out.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And ML140 is reporting on the sidelines. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Peyton Pritchard out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Caja in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, they've got Drummond. George is out there with MP. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Now, here is George. And MP with the basket on the assist by George.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Simons finds Pritchard. Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. MP grabs the miss. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Here's Brown. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Brown the pass to Simons. Tatum setting the pick for Simons. His three-pointer's off the mark. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
And here is Simons. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. To the middle. And Caja gets it to go.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now, here's Maxey. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing. Can't cash in from close range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Tatum, that's good.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons. They're almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Here's Brown. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Pritchard from outside. Doesn't go that time. The 76ers leading by 6. MP dishes to George. Grimes passes to MP. To the paint. Stolen by Tatum. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And here's George for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back over to you, Kevin.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. That one goes in. MP's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 31-point game against Cleveland.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Here's Garza. They trail by 6.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the court for the Celtics, Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Brown, and it's Minot in at the point guard position. 4-on-3 break. Here's Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in a drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers leading by 7. From downtown, MP sinks the triple.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's MP. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. Deflects the pass and stolen by Maxey. Now the 76ers on the break. 3-pointer, another 3 for Philadelphia. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Clock at 6. Here's McCain. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer, Simon. The shot, no good. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And stolen by Tatum. Tatum downhill. Drops in the breakaway layup. Tatum's got 6.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Oubre, and Georgia subbed in for Jared McCain. Then for the Celtics, Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Brown. Now Tatum, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Kata, MP grabs the miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside for George. Here's Grimes, guarded by Tatum. And a wide open look for MP. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey passes to MP. MP finishes inside.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Simon's on the wing. He's guarded by Grimes. Right side, Simon. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Boston Celtics.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
They've got MP. Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Tatum's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 9. MP kicks to George. Outside, Maxey. Pass to MP. Releases. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Tatum's shot is off. And Philadelphia has possession. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That's game one of a 3-game road trip. Now Drummond, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Grimes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Simons, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
To the inside, kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to MP. Spins. Here's Grimes. Takes the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Left side, Simons. Pass to Caja. Outside, Simons. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Grimes has it in the corner. George against Tatum. George dishes to MP. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Celtics also with a sub. Boucher is checked in. MP against Tatum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Grimes. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Simons. He's tightly guarded. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, then 4 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Hey, Gray, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
So it's the Celtics now. 76ers getting the bucket. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And McCain pulls it down. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-6 run. MP finds McCain. Screen by MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
to McCain. Now here's George. Hauser defending. NP outside. Offline with his 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Celtics trail by 16. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Outside Tatum. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Grimes passes to MP. Drummond sets the screen for MP. Down low. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you. I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Now Brown. Right side Tatum. No good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
MP outside. And stolen by Simons. Here's Pritchard. Tatum outside. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time? And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now Maxey. It's tipped. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 11. Now Simons. He's off from 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
6 to shoot. Now Maxey. From outside. Does not go in.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the 76ers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for MP.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team. Count the basket!
Anthony Simons.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Drummond with a screen on Tatum. That shot no good. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
Now Edwards. McCain outside. Fires the three. Three. Good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.
Why you thinking you a bitch shy? You don't want to take the lead, but I think nah. You can never stop the drive, you a pit star. Said I'm way too cold, check the wristwatch. Okay, mama always told me to be careful where you hang at.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.